Hi Scorpio, it's Rebecca from Being Human Tarot, and I'm here it's July, but I'm here to give you your August 2018 reading. This month I'm switching it up a little bit, and I'm doing a 3-card spread that consists of what's important for you right now, what you should set aside right now, and just a 3rd card that's kind of like also take this into consideration for the month. Oh, fruit flies are killing me. I'm doing everything I can. Sorry if I swat a little bit in this video. So, in your position of what's important now, you drew the Hermit. Which, I mean, the Hermit is all about introspection. It's about, taking time for yourself in whatever form that might be. It could be, if you're someone who tends to be more social and go out a lot, it could be not doing those things and just staying home. It could be not quite as literal as that, and you're still, like going out and spending time with people, but maybe you will feel compelled to read about a certain aspect of spirituality or another kind of like self-help has such sort of a bad connotation with it. People make fun of it so much, but like it could be you're just being more called to do more reading on a particular area of self-help or psychology about something that's going on with you. But whatever way it is that you need to focus on yourself more this month, it's definitely something that you need to do. Whether that's like reflection through meditation or even I feel like maybe it's not a traditional way that people think of the Hermit manifesting, but you can discover so much about yourself also through talking to other people about your feelings and what you're going through, and hearing their feedback, whether it's friends, family, or someone like in a more professional kind of role for that type of thing, like a therapist. But it's really you need to look within this month, and it's nothing scary. It's always a good thing to take the time to analyze what's going on with yourself and think about what's serving you best in your life right now and like what you need. So that's going to be a big focus this month. In terms of what to set aside for this month, you drew the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups tends to focus on new beginning. I mean, all of the aces are about new beginnings. The Ace of Cups in particular, because it's the cups and it's feelings, and we tend to think of new love situations. So it could be this month that maybe something new has been, if you're not someone who's partnered, it could be that there's been a new romantic interest. Sorry if there's a few like piercing / melodic / however you want to characterize what that noise just was. Tweets, that's my bird off camera, and he's usually pretty good, but it might be a little disruptive, so I'm sorry. But to get back into it, so we think of Ace of Cups as, okay, maybe that's a little bit much. I'm gonna pause this real quick and figure out how to quiet him in a gentle way. Don't worry, I'm gonna be nice. So as I was saying, for like the 3rd time, typically we don't want to, we're very excited about Ace of Cups showing up in a reading, and we don't want to set that aside for now. New love is like exciting. We want to go do that. We want to spend time with that person. But, you know, the harder message is that as exciting as the Ace of Cups and new romantic stuff can kind of be, it's not always the right time to rush into it. It's not always the right time for it, period, depending on where we are with our lives. Sometimes, unfortunately, timing is just not good for someone who might be great for us in kind of a different situation, which isn't necessarily the case here, but what is the case is making sure that you're being true to yourself and taking the time to make sure that you're getting what you need. So even if you're not rushing in, you know, it's also kind of, it's unlikely that if you are very excited about someone new, that you'll, you know, nor should you take this reading so literally that you have to like cut something off with someone. You shouldn't be doing that. But you should be, you know, drawing good boundaries, taking a look at what division of time looks like. Are you giving yourself the time that you need this month to focus on everything that's important to you beyond just this relationship? And then finally, as another consideration, you drew the Knight of Pentacles. Which is another card that, similar to the Hermit, is about kind of taking a step back, and it's not necessarily about reflection, but it's about taking things slow and protecting its earth sign. So it's about protecting your family, protecting your body, protecting your finances, all of kind of like what's practical and grounded in your day-to-day, which is to say it's also probably a message to not get too swept off your feet in that, whatever that new Ace of Cups energy is. So I know that I know that Perchik has been really distracting for a lot of this video, and I don't want to torture you endlessly with that interruption, so I'm just going to kind of quickly talk about the Animal Spirit card, Zebra. And this is basically, like, zebras are often thought of, you know, as sort of like the horses gone, like, you know, like flaunt your personality, show your stripes, is kind of like the pop culture zebra reference, which holds here. And I know that I can kind of, I'm such a fan of the Hermit that I can kind of draw anything back to the Hermit, but it's also, you know, that's a big sense of the Hermit, is understanding your own individuality and like your passions and like what makes you have this like beautiful rainbow triangle third eye. So I feel like it's just this, the spirit card, the Animal Spirit card is just sort of like reiterating that original Hermit message of being true to yourself and making sure that you're doing everything that allows you to like be your best zebra. And with that, I will pause and pan down to the full spread so you can see it visually. Thanks for bearing with me through a noisier reading. I know it's been distracting. If you liked the video though, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And then if you hit the bell icon next to subscribe, you'll get notified as soon as I upload a new batch of all the videos for the signs for each month, which I do before the 1st of every month, so that you'll have a good amount of time to check those out and see what's coming down the pike. So with that, I will pause this and show you this. Bye, Scorpio. So here you can see the full spread. Hermit, Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles and your Zebra card. Thanks for tuning in. See you next month.